We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Western Michigan Broncos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Boise State's offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Gets rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bates. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. That's caught. It's Riley.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside. It's Riley. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Offense gets set for 2nd down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Oh, man, and money down, you think about your tight ends being those guys that can work those high-percentage throws over the middle of the field, and you had some yardage, and, man, if he didn't just botch that one right in his hands, God, he's got to make that play.
Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The Broncos offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Lowry. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Keeps it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Quarterback gets the first down. Touchdown Broncos! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Who says option football is dead now in college football? How about that in the opening drive of the game, taking advantage of the athleticism you have at quarterback, and they're able to get a touchdown off of it early here, Dan.
And it's just so frustrating because defensively it makes you play so slow. Like, it literally becomes basketball is man-to-man. I got the quarterback, I got the pitch, makes defenses slow down. Let's see how they adjust after this first drive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the wide receiver. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw, it's Madsen. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. On the ground, it's Riley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick shovel pass. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Parks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Lowry. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for room, it's Riley. There's a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Bates. What a cut, now he's loose. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boise State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And here's the return. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Oh, they're after him. Brings it down on the right side. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he's a running back after the catch. And look at him chew up the yards and make the big play and get all the way down the field.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Buckley. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Buckley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far.
Boise State, 10. Western Michigan, 7.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Go straight ahead. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It's caught. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Running inside, it's Buckley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout.
Neutral zone action. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down right there. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. He's looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Firing to the right, complete. There's some room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. backfield, it's Fletcher. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Lowry. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snags it, and there's running room. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Boise State, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run inside. It's Riley. Got enough for the first. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. On the move, it's Riley. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Quarterback keeps it. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Brooks. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Trying play action. Could not make his way to the corner. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Running inside, it's Riley. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll go right back to him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Green. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Brooks. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the catch. It's Wagner. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking downfield very late in the half. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. The sure hands. It's Wagner. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He gets a hand on it. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And remember, he's already had 1 block in this game. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Volunteers keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Now over to your game inside Waldo Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the 3rd quarter.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Ford. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Riley. No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Not only did he nail it, the direction is perfect as it heads to the sideline. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Riley. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. 2nd down coming up. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Ford. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corner.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Madsen. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The screen, and watch out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker. Let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Riley. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Could be an alley. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Gonna run it. It's Riley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Hard running there. Snowed under by the defense. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Boise State, play. Number 35, set to take this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first. There he goes. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Back to pass, it's Madsen. He's got his man, makes the grab, flying down the left side. All the way, touchdown! Boise State.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
Call for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They get him down after he makes the catch. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. Got a little grass. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught, and he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Western Michigan! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Riley. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Turning it on. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Bates.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Tight end getting vertical. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. Bounced off his feet. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
42, Boise State, 30. Number 35, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Powers through the defender. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Parks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It's complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Broncos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Gaines. Maybe a crease. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Madsen. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. From the gun. Here's the pressure. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off play action. Flips it out to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. for 6. Touchdown, Broncos. He got it right inside the pylon. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And the point after is good.
Western Michigan, 42. Boise State, 37.
And it'll come out to the 25. No, they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Goes to the option. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Unleashes 1. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The Broncos decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauls it in, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up.
He's going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And this has been a really productive drive. Multiple completions, seeing the defense, understand what you're getting, driving the ball down the field. Now it's money time, Palmer. You better have some good plays to get some scores.
And the defense needs to step up. They better have someone get some pressure on this quarterback to stop the bleeding right now because they're just making it too easy. Someone up front for the defense here has got to win on this next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Got to find a completion on this one. on target. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.